9 suspected members of the Venezuelan prison gang Tren de Aragua are facing charges in Arapahoe County. It comes after a violent home invasion and kidnapping at the Edge of Lowry apartments in Aurora. 16 people were arrested and placed on federal immigration holds after the December 17th attack.
One of the men charged was already wanted on a felony warrant for burglary and menacing, linked to this viral video from August showing 6 armed men knocking on the doors at that same apartment complex. Now, the video was taken about 10 minutes before a 25-year-old man was fatally shot there.
And that brings us to our other top story tonight, as a judge has granted an emergency order to close the Edge of Lowry apartments in Aurora.
All right, I want to bring in Denver 7's Ryan Fish. So the process has begun, but it's just the beginning. It could take a while.
Yeah, they want to close this as soon as possible, but it will take a little bit of time. The City of Aurora requested that emergency order last week, 1 month after agreeing with property owners that property needed to close. They say the kidnapping incident back in mid-December increased their sense of urgency and that the property is completely unmanaged. But the owners aren't the only ones to blame.
This place is basically a cancer to the community.
Now, with a judge's approval, the City of Aurora is taking steps to close the Edge of Lowry apartments, the center of claims of a Venezuelan gang takeover by the group Tren de Aragua.
And I wouldn't say a takeover, but I would definitely say that they had a huge influence in that community. I would say that they brought fear to that community. I would say that they definitely have brought victimization.
City Attorney Pete Schulte says the complex should close by mid-February, and that in the next week the city will hire a company to go door to door to find out how many lawful tenants remain in these 60 units and how many are squatters. Arapahoe County will work to place legitimate tenants in new housing. Some may get financial assistance.
We will not be doing kind of a one-size-fits-all for everyone. We know that people are in very different situations.
For the immigrants living here who have been burdened by crime, Aurora Police Chief Todd Chamberlain hopes this closure is the restart they need.
It will give them a new leaf on life. It will give them a new opportunity to explore the things that they hopefully came here to do, and not to be victimized, not to be mistreated.
He also says federal immigration policy was, quote, destructive for the community, adding that the city of Denver wasn't thoughtful enough when it moved roughly 40,000 immigrants to Aurora.
Do you have any message for leadership of the City of Denver?
Think about where you place immigrants. Think about the influx of those immigrants and what they need and what they don't need.
And saying he hopes what happened at the Edge of Lowry, a place innocent people have called home, will be a cautionary tale.
You're setting it up for people to be mistreated and abused and used.
And Chief Chamberlain reiterated that from Aurora Police's perspective, it's here to serve residents in the city, even if they are undocumented. But if someone does break the law, then he says he won't hesitate to get ICE, Homeland Security, and federal immigration enforcement involved. And that is what happened last month, responding to that kidnapping incident.
Ryan Fish reporting in studio for us tonight. Ryan, thank you.
All right, thank you, Ryan. You can find more of our in-depth reporting on our website, which includes a detailed timeline of how this apartment complex entered the national spotlight. You can find it right now on Denver7.com.